Yo, what's going on, guys? So today, this is the Last of Us episode 7, right?
Yeah.
Episode 7 spoiler review. You already know this video is going to contain spoilers like they've always done. So let's just get straight into it. I just want to start off the bat by saying this is probably either my least favorite or my second least favorite episode. You could tell it felt more like a filler episode, I would say. We do get to learn a little bit more about Ellie, which is cool. And I think the actress, she's doing a fantastic job, like everyone has been saying. But yeah, I think this was more of a filler episode. And from that way, I mean, it makes sense. Every show has these, but yeah, it wasn't really anything that crazy. And something that like I'm worried about is that okay, so I know Joel's gonna die eventually for probably like season 2. What I'm afraid of is like, bro, I feel like Joel and Pedro Pascal is like super important to the show. So I think we're gonna miss him a lot. And this having an episode like this that I thought it was fine, it just didn't have Joel at all. So it made me not like it as much. You know, it felt like something was missing, like not having him in the show. So I'm kind of worried about that for season 2.
Okay, so what I would say is that I don't think you can call this a filler episode just because that's part of the story of the video game.
Yeah,
like this at DLC, like this is gonna happen no matter what, and I think this is the perfect time to put it in the show because where else are you gonna put it? So in this case, I'll give them a pass. I personally didn't have a problem with the episode. Obviously, it's not one of my favorites or anything, but I thought it was fine. I thought it did a good job of expanding like Ellie's character and showing why she's so adamant about not wanting to see people leave her and why she's so hurt by a possibility of that happening with Joel in the other episodes. And like you see that moment that Joel's telling her to leave, like because Joel doesn't want to hold her behind. And it's funny because what happens at the ending of last episode and this episode is exactly what he was worried about, and that him being older and his health going down, that it was gonna affect the journey they're on, and that's exactly what happened. So Ellie's like, oh, I'm not gonna be alone again. I already lost so many people in my life. And this is her best friend, and not only her best friend, but we find out it's like her lover. It's funny because she's like really young in that episode, but I guess I guess it's not an age limit to when you can have like a little girlfriend or boyfriend. So.
What the are you talking about?
No, I'm being serious. Like it was like a many love story, but
Yeah,
I was really young.
Dude, but they were like 17, bro.
No, I don't think so.
They grew up 17.
They grew up. I think Ellie.
Yeah, she was younger.
I think she was really young, bro. So I'm pretty sure they mentioned that she was 14.
Oh, she was 14. I mean,
I think she
no,
was like 13, 12.
What is that? 14, 8th grade? Yeah, seventh grader. Yeah.
It's like an 8th grade and a junior.
Yeah.
Like I could be wrong, but I'm not saying that it's like weird or in any way.
If she was young, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have a problem with it. I'm just pointing it out. It was a lighthearted episode, even though the ending was a bit sad.
Yeah.
It was still probably the happiest episode of the show so far, and I am excited for what's coming forward. And to respond to what you said about Joel not being in the episode, that what it means for later on that we know he's gonna die in the video game. The second part of the game is really controversial. Some people don't like it. But it's not because he died. It's because of the decision they decided to take. But I think Ellie in the second game is enough of a strong protagonist. And not to spoil too much for you, but there's like a second protagonist that comes into the game. So it's like Ellie and somebody else. Kind of not together, but they're both the main characters.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm actually really curious to see how they do season 2. Because man, I don't know if they're gonna do it exactly like the game, because then they're gonna get the same complaints. So I want them to keep the story, but put a twist on it that makes it better. So,
no, but I get what you're saying. It does expand the story, and I also kind of like that they didn't show that she just died. Like it was kind of like assumed by the audience that she will die. But yeah, no, I do like that we get to expand more on Ellie and stuff. But to me, yeah, it's not that it was bad. I don't think it was bad. I'm sorry. I know it came off like I was saying that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this series has no bad episodes. Like everything is good. The writing is great. Everything about it is great. I'm just saying it happened to be one of my least favorites. But I think that's basically all we have to say. There's not much to say about this episode, right?
Yeah, there's not much more to say. It kind of shows Ellie's survivor guilt, what she has had the whole time. You saw it happen with Sam, and it's kind of crazy because it puts what happened with Sam in perspective. This is the second time that I know that one of her friends, I know like kid that was in her life, died, and she didn't because she's immune.
Yeah,
much.
I do wish we got to see like more happy things in the show. I feel like we get introduced to some happy parts, and then everything just like everything dies. That's the way it is. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see some happiness. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. What else? Comment.
And
Ring that post notification. Peace out.
Peace out.